Hi, I'm Mike Hayes, your CIA operative for the Crowdfunding Intelligence Agency, with another exciting tradecraft update. Historically, most people need to see a message between 5 and 10 times before they act on it. Yesterday, we talked about the importance of multiple mega distribution, especially in the mega crowdfunding campaigns. Today, we're going to discuss the importance of multiple distributions of your message across all media possible. Remember that journalists are people too, and they also need to see your messages more than once. With the rapid growth of crowdfunding, domestically and worldwide, journalists, bloggers, and talk show hosts are naturally getting more and more press releases sent to them. That's just another reason why one press release, one pitch for your project is no longer enough. It takes multiple contacts with multiple multimedia pitches. That means a multimedia pitch should contain text and infographics and/or audio and video. Now, there are a couple of key books that I'd like to recommend for people who are interested in reaching mega crowdfunding success. The most recent one released is an update of the classic by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. In the new Think and Grow Rich book, author Greg S. Reed talks about the importance of stickability, the book's title. By stickability, the author means persistence and not quitting until you reach success. That means a project has not failed until you quit. There's no reason to quit with our program because we allow you to keep changing and keep trying until you hit a bullseye. That's another reason we understand the need for multiple global distribution. This way you can test your first pitch, observe the good or bad feedback, then adjust it as needed and keep resubmitting the information. Before, our program existed at $400 to $500 per distribution for a press release. That simply was not possible. In the book Stickability, author Reed talks about things like this. When faced with challenges, know that if one process falls short, another one will eventually succeed. He adds, know that this is a fact. It isn't something just to be hoped for. Know that for every obstacle, there is a solution, and all you need is the discipline to find that solution. The solution is simple. Never quit before all options have been exhausted. That is the can't fail attitude that we promote at crowdfundingintelligence.com. So here is the crowdfunding intelligence method. The simple, can't fail, pre-crowdfunding, mega money method involves 1. The Crowdfunding Intelligence Agency, 2. Our national radio shows, including the Hot Perks and the Hot Picks of Crowdfunding, and 3. The pre-crowdfunding approach outlined in my upcoming book release titled Crowdfunding Intelligence. My book provides another media to employ in order to convey the intelligence I've gathered for you about crowdfunding. My research began by interviewing the mega crowdfunding campaigners on audio and video, which I'm ready to begin releasing immediately in order to raise money for the book development and media marketing of it. So let's take a look more deeply to understand everything that's now available through Crowdfunding Intelligence. On the left of your screen, you see an infographic, or IG, about our unique Crowdfunding Intelligence Agency, CIA. In the middle, you see another IG about the Hot Perks and Hot Picks of Crowdfunding show. And on the right is an IG about my new graphic crowdfunding intelligence book. When I say book, believe me, there's a lot more to it than just paper. My book contains a lot of infographics that are fun and designed to use visual communication along with the text of a book to help you see and learn at a glance. Over the past few years, I've learned a lot from the hundreds and hundreds of crowdfunding success story interviews I've done, but none more than from the mega crowdfunding success story interrogations I've done over the past few years. I want to have fun, mega fun with this project, because you can't spell crowdfunding without F-U-N. Besides, having fun is part of the crowdfunding spirit and makes for far better story selling. I'm also using still and video animations whenever possible, along with humor, to help better teach you the mega crowdfunding success tactics and strategies. So now let's start by looking at our crowdfunding intelligence agency. You might call it the Crowdfunding Research Agency and Broadcast Content Creation Center. We are not just here to research the mega crowdfunding success stories for our own benefit. We're committed to teach as many people as possible everything we learn as well. For example, we have carefully planned our method so that everything helps to expand upon itself through a cycle of leveraging the information. We've created a holistic crowdfunding environment and community. A big part of our research has been through our national broadcast radio shows. Our shows air in morning drive time on over 400 broadcast radio stations across the country. Plus, our shows also air globally on the Armed Forces Radio Network around the world. Our radio programming includes Startups in Action, the hot perks and hot picks of crowdfunding, and our startup competition, Dream Big, America. Our international radio shows, including Crowdfunding Intelligence, have allowed me to perform real-world research of your peers by interviewing the most successful top crowdfunding campaigns and mega success stories. I have learned a lot. And now I want to teach you and recruit you into our crowdfunding intelligence community and help me and our entire community spread the good news about crowdfunding worldwide. By joining us now, you can help yourself dramatically while creating more public crowdfunding awareness and more backers for your current campaign and all of your future campaigns too. The more the merrier. The more backers we can create collectively, the more projects will be funded. That means more products and solutions created, and more jobs will naturally spring out of new companies. Now don't forget the definition of our "you can't fail" attitude. Let me explain further. For the price of a new book, you'll receive the book plus the entire value of our multimedia program. The simple pre-crowdfunding "you can't fail" mega money method. Audio-video programs like this sell for $299 and more. Corporations pay tens of thousands of dollars for research on niche topics like this. I understand you might now skeptically be thinking, what do you mean I can't fail? Of course, any project can fail. True, but you can't fail until you fail to learn or simply quit. So let's take a look at our "you can't fail" attitude. That's the attitude outlined in these great marketing books. So to do that, you need a method that is affordable and flexible enough to empower your attitude of stickability. That's the method we offer at the Crowdfunding Intelligence Agency. We focus on mega, multiple, global distribution of your crowdfunding messages. Simply put, to avoid failure, you need a method which allows you to keep changing your pitch and keep distributing it to try and try again until you succeed. Michael Jordan said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Take your shot now on our crowdfunding radio show. The Hot Perks and Hot Picks of Crowdfunding is another great way to distribute multiple messages about your project multiple times. And you can learn about that and about everything I've learned from interviewing the mega crowdfunding campaigners in our new book, Crowdfunding Intelligence. The mega money method to introduce pre-crowdfunding and the can't fail unless you quit attitude outlined in the new Think and Grow Rich book. Now take a look at how this method allows me to leverage everything I do and teach back through the community so that everything I do helps all aspects of my campaigns and yours. To learn more, contact me, Mike Hayes, crowdfundingintelligence@gmail.com.